Sorry. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever it happens to be when you're watching this. I hope all is well with you. I hope you're staying warm, particularly if you're watching this in winter. It is 8:04 a.m., February 11th, 2021. 62 degrees inside the apartment. It is a lot colder, which is two words, a lot colder outside. I pray that those that are homeless are able to get shelter and warmth. And I hope those that have shelter, such as I, have warmth. And as I said, it's a lot colder outside. But still, that cold just. Ugh. As the title of this says, February 11th birthdays, according to IMDb. I am Fremont Lee, views and opinions expressed in this video, or those of the person saying it. That's me, Fremont Lee. Hi, how are you? I'm wearing Homer Sapien. Neander slob. Anyway, today's birthday is February 11th, 2021. Tina Louise, currently the last of the main character actors of the television series Gilligan's Island. Dawn Wells having recently passed in December of the year that shall not be spoken. Conrad Janis, who is Mork and Mindy's dad on Mork and Mindy. He's a conductor. Jennifer Aniston. Damian Lewis. Diane Franklin. The name may not sound familiar. If you've seen the movie Better Off Dead, she was the French exchange student. She was also one of the princesses in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Natalie Dormer, who was on Game of Thrones, which I believe for 3 years, 3 seasons, whatever. Taylor Lautner, Matthew Lawrence. Carrie Lowell, who was in License to Kill, 1989. Sleepless in Seattle, 1993. She has done other things. Excuse me. Sheryl Crow. Kelly Rowland. Rowland? R-O-W-L-A-N-D. Rowland. Names are funny. It could be Smith, for all I know. No, Kelly Rowland, one of the, what's her face? It'll come to me. Brandy Norwood, more commonly known as Brandy. I believe she's a singer. She's an actress. Isaiah Mustafa, who was in It, Chapter 2, 2019. Becky LeBeau, who was in Back to School. She was Barbie, the hot tub girl in Back to School with Rodney Dangerfield. In a lot of the movies she's in, she's hot tub girl or something, which is kind of. Jeffrey Meek, who had a TV show called Raven. I want to say that when they came out with the TV show The Adventures of Remo Williams, which was based on the movie or based on the TV's, based on a book series, I'm not sure, the one that starred Fred Ward as Remo Williams. They had a TV show. Jeffrey Meek was going to play Remo, which I'm not sure if I'm thinking correctly at this moment. I could be mistaken. And Sarah Palin. This is out of the top 100 of 1,197. To the late Burt Reynolds, Leslie Nielsen, Ava Gabor, who was on the TV show Green Acres. I believe she also sang the theme song with Eddie Albert. Green Acres is the place for me. She was also a voice in The Rescuers from the Disney movie The Rescuers, the mice that go in with the thing. Sonny Landham, Landham. He was in Predator, 1987, 48 Hours, 1982. Did other movies. Same with Eva Gabor. She did other movies and things, but the ones stand out to me. Writer Joseph L. Mankiewicz, Mankiewicz. He wrote All About Eve. It was a movie. Max Baer, not Jethro that's Max Baer Jr. Max Baer, prize fighter, and the lady. He's the father of Max Baer, Jethro Bodine, from Pat Welsh, who was I want to say she was the voice of E.T., 1982. They had other mixes in there I don't believe she was given proper credit as, but writer Sidney Sheldon, and to the late Mr. Fabulous himself, Alan Rubin. I say Mr. Fabulous because he was in the Blues Brothers, trumpet player. Are you staying hydrated? If you've seen the movie The Blues Brothers, I have. He was the restaurant guy in the movie. I hope all is well with you. I hope you're doing well. And that was it out of the top 100. Some of them, I grabbed the ones that looked familiar to me. You may have recognized somebody else from any of the other movies, TV shows. I don't know. Excuse me. But you figure Matthew Lawrence, who was it Matthew? Did I say Matthew? Yeah, he was the son in the Mrs. Doubtfire. I mean, he's done other things as well, but that's the one I recognized him from. Work went well last night. I had a skid, normal size skid that I always get, and an L cart, which was not a big L cart, but it was, there was a bunch of stuff on it. I actually finished that in 2 hours. I conditioned the aisle. Then I went to lunch. Or maybe I went to lunch and then conditioned the aisle. I don't remember. Yeah, I do. I conditioned the aisle, then I went to lunch. Which surprises me that I did that. Aisle 8, on the other hand, was 4 L carts. I didn't work a lot of the water because it was cases of water, the small bottles, not the big bottles. They were the small ones. They go to a certain spot. Something else was there, so I couldn't put those cases to that area. So they went to another L cart that was empty. Because the L cart that I had in aisle 7 took all the back stock that didn't go for aisle 7 that was on the skid. I went to lunch, came back from lunch, worked aisle 8, spotted a lot of stuff. Excuse me. I worked some of it as I spotted. That cracked me up. Sorry. Uh, but it's like the water I would work, M&Ms, candy, whatever, peanuts, those I would spot. But I did that with the 4 L carts. Um, I'd take an L cart down, spot what I could, um, bring the L cart back, whatever was back stock. Went to one of the first L cart had a lot of the water on it, and I just transferred that over because it didn't go up. I couldn't put it where it's supposed to be. Excuse me. But yeah, so I got 8 done pretty good, pretty fast. Well, faster than usual for me. But then again, it wasn't a skid full of stuff. And it's like, hey, let's set this right in here. Ooh, here's something. Let's put this right in there. And let's set the jug of water on top. The 6 gallons, or no, the 3-gallon jugs of the 6 3-gallon jug things on top of that. And it's like, how did that, so I'm trying to lift the 3-gallon thing off. All right, cool, fine. But I had a good night. I did. I hope all is well with you. I hope you're sleeping well. I hope you're eating healthy, or at least getting something to eat. Don't overdo it like I am right now. I'm eating candy, and I've got one of these to wash it down as well, along with my water. My car started overheating on the way home today. It might be the thermostat. I don't know anything about it. I I just I know I need. I tried putting all those words together. I know I need a new wiper blade. Because you figure you got the wiper, and then the little blade is kind of like a little piece of licorice just hanging off the end. It's so I need a new wiper blade. The passenger side, I'll get it, and then I'll put it on when I'm at work, or I'll get them before I leave work tomorrow, if I'm fortunate enough. I don't know what's going to happen. None of us know. Have you caught the new episode of the Pod Damn Idiots podcast? Greg likes Parmesan, Gregg, and Parmesan is Parmazzan or something like that. I believe it's episode 30. Might be episode 31. 40? I can't remember. I watched it. Some of it had me like, then I was like, I believe they did the top 5 cheeses, or top 5 favorite cheeses. Texas, he was like, I don't care. He was like string cheese, cube cheese. Yeah. If I'm having spaghetti, Parmesan is my number 1. If I'm having pizza, mozzarella is my number 1. If I'm having a hamburger, I don't really have cheese on my hamburger, which really upsets me because the only way I can get bacon on my hamburger is usually ordering a bacon cheeseburger. Can I get a bacon cheeseburger without the cheese? What? Don't have to pay extra for the bacon. Because if I get a hamburger with bacon, that's usually extra. Bacon cheeseburger, I believe they already charged more. but I'm not being charged extra. And I know in my new book, I have not published it yet, but I have completed the typing process. I just need to go back through and, excuse me a second, please. Had to sneeze, and it was like, meh. I just have to go back through and edit. That's because I'm going to edit myself. I figure I could get somebody else to do it, but they'll be like, "Oh, you don't need this whole section." When you're reading, as I wrote it, I saw it as the movie, as a TV show that could be played out. So when like something happens, they're riding the elevator up, so they're just kind of like, yeah. Mm-hmm. So they're riding the elevator up. Excuse me. Um, he painted something. She doesn't like it, but she's like, no, it's great. I love it. He can tell that she doesn't, so he ends up repainting it. Yeah, make sure nobody touches the wall. It's paint's most likely wet. Yeah, the moving people come in. It's like there's a go between. It's just to show passage of time because she was. Um, I don't want to give too much away, but they the woman the woman the woman and her daughter and the manager of the fast food place that they work at, who is grandpa to the young girl, the daughter. Actually, no relation, but he hired her anyway. The girl, knowing of her situation, so he went against company policy to hire her. But you figure she's shown up every day. She's brought her daughter with her because they don't have a place to stay. They've been staying with friends. And so it's one of those things. He had his reasons for doing that, which is in the book. I just haven't. I have to edit it, publish it, and make sure I get the cover, which I need to speak with the person who knows the person who's doing it. I'm making them off like Calvin shoes. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be. But yeah, but the person who said that she would talk to someone, I don't know if how done the cover is. Um, my apologies for that. I should have thought better and not actually done that while talking to you. Starters, it's rude. I didn't offer you any. You might be allergic to peanuts, so I apologize for that. The fact that I'm trying to talk to you, you could be trying to read my lips. You might have the words on the closed captioning, and hopefully that captures the words correctly, as opposed to like think It's like what? I don't even. I don't because I've done that. I've had that on, and it's like That isn't what they said. I can kind of hear what they've said. Couldn't make some of it out, but ooh, I'm at 20 minutes, almost 21. I do hope all's. Sorry, I thought I heard change fall, which is weird because I don't have any change on me. I hope all is well with you. I do thank you for watching. Um, the thing I want to do, there's a video I want to do, want to make at work that would advertise my book a little bit. My supervisor, I ran it past my supervisor, and he said no. To which I said, "What if I prove I can do it?" And he's like, "Come back as a customer, don't, but not as an employee." And I'm like, ugh. So I'd have to do it somewhere else. And they have nice wide aisles at the grocery store. Third shift, nobody's there shopping at whatever, because we close at a certain time. There'd be no customers. It'd be the most opportune time. Problem is, the music would have to be turned off, so they're not like, "Hey, this is where we shop. This is the place," and then everyone's like, or the music, because on YouTube, I cannot have the music playing, or it would be deemed whatever. I can't remember, but it would be background. It wouldn't be actually. Excuse me. It wouldn't be something I'm promoting. It would just be in the background. But then they'd play the forever stamp. It's the only stamp you can buy now and use forever. You can only use the stamp once. You can hold on to it and use it if they raise the price, but still, you can't use it forever. And there's more. I get it. It's wordplay. It's like, forever stamp. And 22 minutes going on 23. I apologize for being kind of like at the end there. I do thank you for watching. I do hope you're staying warm, staying hydrated, eating something. Because Sheryl Crow's birthday is today, February 11th. If it makes you happy, I believe that was her. Who's the other singer that was today? I want to say there was another singer. Excuse me. Brandy Norwood. I don't know any of her music. For some reason, I was thinking there was like another singer. Well, thank you for watching. I hope you're having a good day, sleeping well, stuff. If your birthday is today, February 11th, happy birthday. I did mention Jennifer Aniston's birthday is today, right? I think so. Because I thought I kind of went around her a little bit. Because the list I had and kind of take care.